Okay. Hello everyone. Hi, it's your fair programming error that just refused to be fixed. Code here. And welcome back to Minecraft. How's everyone doing? So, we're playing another video game OST playlist. Today, at the request of Spinne, it's gonna be The Risk of Rain 2 OST playing in the background. And hello Spinne, Neon, and Misty. Congrats again Spinne for being the first one here. Hope you are well. What mod? Well, if you read the title, you might be able to figure it out. But I might as well grab the sign and put it on the wall officially, right, shouldn't I? Oh yeah, oh yeah. Alright, let's grab an oak. Sigyn. I need my good old Sigyn. There is my Sigyn. And I will take this Sigyn and put it on the wall. I thought it said craft. I mean, the craft is finally here as well, to be fair. There we go. And of course, the create mod is one of the pillars of this series, or rather of this hallway, I should say. Updates since last time. I can already tell you from tests I've done in another world that the dogs will still be there. Absolutely will still be there. Yup. They are unaffected. I did a bunch of test runs off screen to see what exactly causes the despawning behavior. It is just hostile mobs, and for some reason waifus are treated as hostile mobs. Bug report has been submitted and acknowledged. And, in fact, it seems I am not the only one who has issues with waifus being identified as hostile mobs. Specifically, funnily enough, you know how I played Mine Colonies recently with Catamans? Well, apparently, the guards from Mine Colonies also identify waifus as hostile creatures and attack them. So, yeah, there are quite a few issues still. But those issues are now known and possibly will be fixed in case there won't be an update. I've been messing around with the configs for a while. I should be able to change the configs to the point that I can keep the waifus here, but I'm not sure if that will allow hostile mobs to spawn in here. Now, I feel like in most situations they shouldn't be able to spawn. However, I'm unsure if they would be able to spawn in here. So I am hesitant to do anything like changing that config. Also, anyone who's on the Discord, earlier today I did finally drop the mod pack. Not as a CurseForge pack, sadly, because I haven't looked into how to do that, but you can download the mod folder now. If you are on my Discord, you can check the survival gaming chat, and it will be pinned there. The download will be pinned to the mods. And speaking of, I also said this in that channel, I would appreciate it if any one of you could figure out how to stop the "Oh, the biomes you'll go" bug. Because "Oh, the biomes you'll go" is just very, very broken. Because I think I've pointed it out before. It's broken in the end dimension. In the end dimension, it generates the biomes, but it doesn't generate anything in the biomes. So you will see, like, the, what is it? The grass, essentially, right? The overgrown endstone with, like, the biome quote-unquote grass, but nothing else. No trees, no structures, no nothing. It will be completely barren. Completely barren wasteland. The only thing that's added is the quote-unquote grass. Other than that, the biomes are completely empty in the end dimension. And I've tried to figure out how to fix it with the config. And I was able to fix it with the old generation. Like, the regular end generation I was able to fix. However, with the mods I have, there is the problem of it changing the end dimensions generation. And apparently with that new generation, the fix I found doesn't work. So anyone who can find a fix, what exactly needs to be tweaked in the config for the mod to work, I would appreciate that. I mean, someone must be able to find it, because it's not a problem that's specific to my mod pack. As I stated, I tried this in a completely blank slate. Okay? I made a new instance of Minecraft, of Forge, 1.19.2, and I installed nothing else other than Oh the Biomes You'll Go and its dependencies. Nothing else. Only Biomes You'll Go and its dependencies. And it's still broken. That goes to show that it just doesn't work properly on 1.19.2. Unless you change the config. But I'm not sure what exactly you need to change in the config to make it work with different terrain generation. So yeah, anyone who can figure that out, I would greatly appreciate it. The mod pack is available. You can experiment all you want. And I did post about what I was able to do to change it in the regular vanilla end generation. Anyway, we have create now. First things first, are there any new advancements? New advancements tab? Welcome to create! Here be contraptions. Andesite alloy? Assemble a windmill of maximum strength. Place a water wheel and use it to generate torque. Play andesite alloy to strip wood, creating a basic casing for your machines. This will be very complex shit for me to figure out, okay? I am not smart, so this will be tough. But yeah, as always, I think we should at least get a few, like, more rooms designed. And then once we have, like, a few more rooms done today, we'll work on maybe figuring out some create stuff, maybe working more on the Project E stuff. Let's figure this out. Also, nice streak you got there, Spinny. Okay.
Nature here is vile and base.
Who else could we toss in here?
I would see asphyxiation and choking and fighting for survival and
What kind of OST is this? Interesting. Alright, let's see.
Of course there's a lot of misery.
We could... Again, there's 3 more spots in this hallway.
I don't think they sing, they just screech in pain.
How about we group up...
But it is the same.
We could group up the demons. Should we group up the demons? Would that be smart? I know of 3 demon characters in particular in this. And those being Ram, and Nezuko. Should we just put those 3 in this hallway? That could work. Yeah, I don't see why not. Though I am tempted to put something interesting in 007. But I'm not sure what would be interesting for 007. Yeah, I think I'll just make it the demon hallway. These 3. Okay, let's figure this out. Rem and Ram would probably have very similar rooms. I'll just have some, probably the exact same rooms, but with different color schemes. That makes sense, doesn't it? Okay, so
It's like a curse
in terms of beds, right?
on an entire landscape.
Light blue and pink.
Goes too deep into this, has his share.
In game, the track is not voiced. I see. Okay, let me think.
Created in anger. even the stars up here in the sky look
Can
like
we
a
get
mist.
to see her room? I mean, if I look up Rem's room, I find an image of the room Subaru wakes up in. That is not exactly what I'm looking for.
Harmony of overwhelming and collective murder. But
Again, not really too much good stuff in terms of reference images.
it is not
What
that
if I look
hate
up
it.
Ram's
I love it.
room?
I love it very much. But I love
Then
it
I
more
find
when
even
look
less.
at it.
Damn. Okay, that's gonna make it harder. Once again, I have basically no reference images to go on. So I'll have to be creative. Oh boy, here comes creativity. I mean, there is that room where she sleep, which is pretty empty because that's the post-White Whale room, I think. But they're maids, so we could maybe work on that. Like, they're maids, so they should be kind of lower on the ranking, nothing too fancy, but they do live in a fancy mansion. Oh, that's a tough one. Ooh, that is a tough one, really. How do I make something that is on the lower class but still fancy? Lower class but fancy. How does that work? You know, Also, hi Tormuse, hello, how's it going? I'm trying to get creative again. What's on the agenda today? I want to at least get 3 more rooms done, and I'm thinking hard about currently 2 of the rooms being for Rem and Ram, who are maids in a fancy mansion. And again, characters whose rooms we don't really get to see much. Cast upgrade, it's green now. That's a nice color change. Nice color change. Green. Do you get to choose the color? I assume not. You know, let me grab candles. I think I can work with these. Again, the paper wall might not be a bad idea. They definitely need flowers. So let me grab some flower pots. Yep, they are the maids with the pink and blue hair, indeed. Okay, clearly doesn't work if I just search flower. I'll have to scroll through. What do we have in terms of pink and blue flowers? Also, you know what? Let me grab a stool each as well. I feel like those could come in handy. Most appealing of what they offered. Fair enough. Perfectly reasonable. Tomorrow is the 67th day of school. Ah yes, the 6-7. One of the new age memes that's kind of flowing over my head. You know what? Frosty Blossom sampling, actually. That's a really good one. I'll search for the regular blossom sapling in a second. It's not funny. Can I kill both of us? I'd like to see you try. Actually, please don't. There we go, Sweet Blossom. I mean, come on, these are perfect. These are the perfect plants to choose here. I'll grab some light blue carpet. I'll also grab some pink carpet later. Actually, just now. Right. There we go, carpet. Okay, now I need to figure out what to actually put in the room. Again, it's hard to find reference images. Maybe I can... Maybe if I look up Subaru's room. Okay, I can get a little bit more of an idea of what kind of rooms... Yeah, they have, again, fancy design for the guest room, but... He also had a room when he worked at the manor. And I can't seem to find an image of... a good image of that. Not a good one, but I can find an image. And I guess that would be the standard. But there's basically nothing in there except for the bed, the windows, and a little desk. Makes it really, really hard to figure out. Well, anyway, let's see. What kind of wood type would work for the furniture in there? Canopy, maybe? I guess I'll try working with canopy. Yeah, I can grab some bookshelves. Grab this. I'll give them small little closets, and I can work with the banisters, I think. To make some decent tables. Okay. Obviously, I'm also gonna need to grab my architect's cutter. Without that, I can hardly work. And let's get to work with what we have for those two. I think this is a decent loadout for the time being. Okay, we'll start from the back. Okay. Let's see. Maybe I can do like a room divider here. Something like that. So I can have the bed back here. Let's see. So we like the little wardrobe. The problem when it's up against the wall is that this would be the wall and that would be wood, so I don't like that quite as much. I think I'll put it like a little bit more centered. Like right here maybe. Just so it's not in a corner specifically. And then I think I can have another desk over here. That'd be weird. Maybe... Or maybe like right here? Yeah, I think I prefer that. Okay. Quickly place the architect's cutter so I can use that. Panels. There we go. By the way, I didn't really apologize yet for the, you know, the whole thing about me not making it to the stream that I promised on Tuesday. I am very sorry about that. I really did mean to stream that day, but life had other plans, it seems. And that's a shame, really. So to quickly tell you why I didn't stream, to keep it brief, basically I got some last-minute shifts assigned to me, like last-minute morning shift for the next day. And I was like, damn, well that's something. I definitely should not be streaming late into the night if I have the morning shift the next day. So I had to call off the stream. But then I felt bad about just canceling the stream after I said I promise solidly that it will be there. So I decided to move it to today instead. Now the thing is, I am also still a little bit annoyed because, as you might know, Genshin has updated and Club Meetings dropped a new episode. And now here I am streaming Minecraft, which means I already know I'm gonna be falling behind on everything. I'm definitely gonna be falling behind on Club Meetings, because Genshin has limited time content, so I gotta prioritize that shit. Which means this will likely be the last Minecraft stream of the year. Considering that the coming weeks I have to do all the new Genshin stuff, which is 2 new chapters of the main story, which will probably take a total of 3 streams. And there's also a new character story quest, which will probably also take a stream. Actually, 2 streams, at least. Because it said something about it needing 5 calendar days to complete it. Which is insane to me. I hate the fact that they actually make you wait for stuff now, apparently. But yeah, there's that. It's long time we're gonna start. He knows it better than I do. Not sure if that looks all that good. Anyway, I'm gonna need one real quick. Wait. There's no canopy chest? Am I stupid? Yes, there is. But I need to put another random chest in the middle for it, huh? Well, that's annoying. I can't make a chest up here, apparently. Also, I'm thinking... Yeah, you know what? I will extend it by one. There. Maybe the corners? Yeah, that works. I do want to work in some pink and like completely like mirror the color scheme in the other room. I want to... They will essentially have the same room. Okay, so let's see. Let's start with the shelves. Obviously the shelves are gonna be slightly differently assembled. There. Okay. Blue. There we go. Pink bed. There's two banisters. I need to turn small real quick. This should be where I do this. I think I went 3 blocks high. Just gonna do this real quick. So I can place these. Flower pot here and there. Blossoms in there. Candle over here. go. Get the desk in. Pretty sure that was the correct placement. Okay, double checking. Yes. Okay, that's progress. Need more panels. Let's make those real quick. Okay. So that needs to be covered. Then, you know what? Gonna do this right now. And then cover over here. Over here. Get rid of these again. Spare candles go in here. And again, I would like to have a chest in here, but can't make that right now for reasons. Okay, what else? That's pretty much as far as I am in the other room too. So basically it comes down to me needing to grab chests now. Also a flint and steel. So I can at least light these candles. Okay. Need to make 2 chests and grab a flint and steel. And then I'll have 2 rooms done very quickly, I think. I could also go for spruce or dark oak. You know what? Let's go dark oak. Let's go dark oak to spruce it up a bit. Ha 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 ha. I am so funny. Okay, what else? Right. The steel. Anything else I could need? I don't know. I think other than that, I don't know what else to put in their rooms. Again, they are servants. They don't have a lot of stuff going on, I think. Personal belonging wise. Okay. This one gets to burn. Chest goes in here. Closing that. Chest goes in here. This one gets to burn. Okay. We have RAM. And we have RAM. From one demon to the from 2 demons to the next, I should say. Oh god, this one's also gonna be tough. How am I gonna do a room for Nezuko? I mean, really, I should just have a little box in there and that's it, right? That's as far as it goes for Nezuko, right? Alright, think. Use brain. Nezuko. Is there any way we have some kind of room design? Not really, no. I mean, again, she does just live in the box constantly. So I guess all we can do is improvise. Home. What shall you say? She never really got out of there. Basically, yes. Her box is her usual home through basically the entire show. Well, not the entire show, but most of it, certainly. Okay, I know what we need. I need to make it first. I mean, yeah, you really gotta feel bad for Nezuko, but still, at least she's taken care of well. Okay, so I need paper walls and saplings to make this. Wait, did I only grab 2, really? Learn that some point. I mean, Okay, yeah, but I think decorated paper walls. Yeah, this definitely feels like something that would belong in there. Okay, we're definitely using these for decoration in her room. Beds. The most ominous answer, yes. Yes, indeed. Sure, I'll go for the black bed for her. Then, okay, so I have 2 things that I've settled on. A black bed, and we need these decorated paper walls. It's hard to think of much else, considering, again, she just lives in a box. I think maybe adding some flowers into the room wouldn't be a bad idea. Maybe some bookshelves. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Actually, hang on. In the initial episodes, she slept in a sleeping, like in a futon for a while. What color was the futon? Maybe I can use that, you know, for her bed color a little bit more. I feel like that would be a good idea. Trying to see if I can find a clear image of it somewhere. It's not easy. Oh, there it is. It's like a dark greenish blue. Not sure if I... none of these really match too well. So I guess I'll just stick with black. But I think I'll do something similar to what I did with Megumin. Let me grab some wool. And try to make it look a little bit more like a futon by adding like wool to the ground and everything. Actually, not even gonna pick stools here, carpets. Then slabs. Okay, I think I have a general idea of where I'm going with this. I'll see if I can make that idea work. Not entirely sure, but I might be able to. You'll see what I mean in a bit, I hope, maybe. Okay. It's gonna be a bit of a tight squeeze with the bed if I do this, but it'll be fine, I think. It has to be low to the ground, the traditional, like, no chairs, just sitting on the floor, kind of. Yeah. So there you have your little table. Really wish I could make it so it doesn't cut off there. In order for that to happen, it would have to connect to something like right here. Then it wouldn't cut off. I can connect it to the wall back here, but that's not exactly perfect either. I really don't like that it gets, like, cut off halfway. That is definitely a bit annoying. For now, let me grab. I probably still have some of these downstairs, don't I? Oh well. I mean, again, it's kind of futon-y. Kind of futon-ish. Yeah, futon adjacent. It's probably the closest I'm gonna get. Why don't I make it like a full corner here, like this? Would it look better if I raise it? Also, hi Mia, hello. I mean, I guess the room kind of feels Nezuko-ish. Really doesn't have too much going on, though. Oh my... I know what I need here. Give me a moment. I got an idea. It has got the pink, yes. Sun Blossom. And bamboo. Alright, let me deposit my wool, which is somewhere over here. Hero Ultra Rumble? Ah, yes, I've heard of the game. As someone who's only recently caught up with My Hero Academia, I guess there is a bit of hype surrounding it right now, huh? Considering everything that's going on with the anime concluding and all that. I mean, bamboo is almost a must if you have a Nezuko room, right? And the sun blossoms out of everything. Despite being a nice color, I think it's a little ironic. Alright, Nezuko. I guess I should type the full name, shouldn't I? Yeah, sure. If I have a character with a confirmed full name, it's only fair to fully type it out. That's 3 more rooms done. Also, one thing I think I might want to change is actually put armor on these. And as expensive as it's gonna be, iron armor is the most fitting. Like, diamond is way too expensive. I mean, gold I could kind of see. But I think iron is kind of the go-to there. 4 full sets of iron armor. Well, let's go. Ron. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, not nearly as expensive as I thought it would be. Well, ain't that nice? A pleasant surprise. So, that was an absolute menace. Very hard to escape, I see. I mean, from what I've seen of Hawks in the show, he would be the type who's very hard to escape. Darkness. I mean, technically we also have a full name for darkness, but I'm not about to type Dustiness Fort La Latina on the sign. It will remain as darkness. No Dustiness Fort La Latina here. Fake fan? Why? Why fake fan? Do you want to read Dustiness Fort La Latina on the sign instead? Not using her adventuring name. Room 1 is still empty, by the way, but, you know, previously I said I might put, Marin in there, but I've actually changed my mind. And you know what, when the next Minecraft stream hits, whenever that might be, I will tell you who will get room number 1. But that is not today. Alright. Hu Tao. She sadly isn't added yet. I say yet, there's a chance she might be added. She's the #1 waifu of all time. Trust me, Spinner, I know. Once Hu Tao gets added, I feel like it's a matter of when, not if, probably. Once she gets added, I will have to work on her room right away to appease you. More anime FNF mods? Long. I mean, there is that one song My Hero Academia mod. There is also the unlabeled anime mod, which has 3 fun anime songs. There is a very short Onimai mod. There is... What other anime mods are out there? Doki Doki Takeover doesn't count because even though it's anime style, it's about a game, not an actual anime series. Trying to think, any more mods about anime series? I guess there's, in Animania, I think was the mod name, there's a Komi song as well. But that's not like the entire mod is themed around it. What else? Ooh, now it's getting kind of tough to think of ones. Alright, obviously there's Funking on This Wonderful World. We were just talking about Konosuba. Alright. Andesite alloy. How do I make that? 2 andesite and 2 iron nuggets. yeah. What? Hang on, what? Oh, how I like the OST, right. Sorry about that. Alright, the Madoka Magica one, that's another one. The One Punch Man has a one-shot, true. I mean, there are a few, none of them are very long right now, though. I think it good OST. It good OST, I will admit. However, will that convince me to play the game? I don't think so, I'm sorry. It is high quality, and it is a demo. Here's hoping that it will be more than a demo eventually. Advancement made. Sturdy or... Why? I hate it when advancements don't show up in the chat box. Because now I can't keep track of what I obtained today. Press, don't miss. 2 DLCs. He did make the OST for the 3rd DLC though. Shame. Absolute shame. And the side wall. Is there also a polished andesite wall? No. Polished andesite brick wall is a thing, but no polished andesite wall. Interesting. I wonder why. Do you want Demon Slayer mod 2? The Demon Slayer, how it can translate to some cool mechanics? Definitely. I see what you mean there. Okay, how do I make andesite bricks? With polished andesite. How do I make polished andesite bricks? Also with polished andesite. I am gonna need the no more conflicting crafting recipes sooner or later, don't I? I'll just grab a bunch of this stuff and go to the stone cutter real quick. Maybe the no more conflicting crafting recipes thingy should be the next mod I add. Oh. This can also make the polished variants. Well, call me stupid then. Alright. Pillar. Cut andesite. Cut andesite brick. Polished andesite slab. Polished andesite slab stairs. There we go. The hotel's... It's going. We're making progress. Why did I do that? Stupid. We completed 3 more rooms today, so that's nice. Stairs. Wall. Small bricks. Let's deposit all of this real quick. Anything with guns? Again, one mod with guns is always on the pole. Let me actually check how well it's performing. Mr. Crayfish's gun mod is not performing too well. It's currently, we're currently tying between Pam's Harvestcraft 2 and Immersive Paintings. Looks like one of those two mods will take the win. Unless something interesting happens going forward. Who knows? But yeah, definitely seems like one of those two. There we go, that's where we continue. That's a lot of andesite stuff. Wait, I can turn andesite into andesite? What kind of logic is... Okay, sure, stonecutter, whatever you say. Okay, then we have the polished ones. Andesite bricks, I have those. Still need the stairs. Vertical slab, always nice. Wall. Pillar. Another vertical slab. Chiseled, polished, andesite bricks. Okay, now things are getting very creative here. Also, thank God, the stonecutter can circumvent the conflicting crafting recipes. Still, that doesn't get me out of all crafting recipe issues. Only out of some of them. Specifically only out of the stonecutter ones. Oh yeah, as I was saying earlier in the stream, right? I have to figure out a way to get all the Genshin stuff done. I might get another evening. I might get an evening shift on Monday. I'll know for sure tomorrow. And then I can announce it, because if I do get the evening shift on Monday, I will stream Genshin on Sunday. And I will probably stream Genshin on Wednesday. No, on Thursday as well. So Sunday and Thursday Genshin streams are likely. Official announcement is happening tomorrow. Oh well, for me it's today, technically. But yeah, just so people are aware. There's quite a bit of andesite stuff here, isn't there? Andesite funnel, which needs dried kelp. Interesting. And a tunnel, which needs twice that amount. Okay, and I can turn that into stuff into stonecutter. Okay, then let's grab... And that just... yeah, that also needs that. Let's grab a stack of this. Some dried kelp. Tunnel. Funnel. Full block. And then these three I can make it the stonecutter real quick. I'm learning all the andesite stuff, which is apparently, I've been told, the basis for create all this andesite dealio. Alright, give me this, and this, and this. There's a warning, this little chronicle thing. Whole version when you start the new quest. So I gotta go to Columbina first. I see. Fair enough. Okay, I've learned all the andesite stuff I can learn, which is honestly quite a bit. So andesite casing. Okay, that's why. Okay, I have to manually apply it, and that's why it can't be created at, from EMC either. Got it. Also, I gotta grab some more steak. There we go. Filling back up. Not quite teapot layout. I assume it'll probably happen eventually, right? Give it time. I think that that would be the case. You know what, let's make the whole diorite and granite stuff. I just realized it's gonna be annoying. How annoying is it to search up diorite? There's nothing good I can type in, considering I can't type in the letter I. Like all of the moon-related furniture? Gee, I wonder why, Mrs. Lunarian. Okay, let's cut. Just go down the line. Also, this has pillar designs too. Honestly, I feel like this is gonna be way cheaper than using quartz. And it looks similar enough, so I might be able to use it. Oh, I still have a lot of stuff in here that I need to empty out, huh? Slab. Wall. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's all of the diorite stuff. We're learning, we're learning new things. I'll do a little wheel rigging to pick the new Archon quest, then alternate between that and the rest of the gamer streams. Entirely up to you. Again, reminder that apparently the new story quest, not the Archon quest, apparently takes 5 calendar days to complete. Which, yikes, if that is actually like what I think it is, and you have to wait IRL time to continue, which is horrible. Gotta go? Alright, see ya, Tormuse. Thanks for being here, appreciate it as always. And the slab as well. Okay, last thing I got done was the slab. So now we do everything after the slab. so many different building materials at our disposal. There we go, and let's deposit all of this. So I'll post it in yours. Oh, that's actually pretty nice. Okay, let's see. Lots of new recipes unlocked. Not done yet. And we're not done yet. And we're not done yet. And let's see, what else can I deposit? Iron sword, gravel, iron, suspicious stew, carrots, gunpowder, moss I can deposit, the water breathing potions, all the fishies, heart of the sea is good value. There we go, and that's all the rest I can deposit. Thing I do now, in bed and fighting the bedbugs. Alright, good night, Neon. See you around. Pleasure having you. In the meantime, I guess I don't know, will I really be able to figure out some create stuff? Probably not. Where do I have all the artifacts? I know I had a chest, there we go, specifically for them. And a rope. I think I just put the rope in. That just makes sense. I'm sure I had rope before. But finding it now would be a bit of a annoyance. Oh wait, have I? Yes, I have learned all these already. Obviously. Would I have anything in storage that I haven't learned yet? Probably not, right? Yeah, I can't learn any of this. And obviously I have the different dirt varieties. At least the ones I can learn. Yep. I think this is some of the first stuff that I tossed in. Also, hi, JSG, hello. Just trying to look through my chest to see if there's anything I haven't learned yet in here. But how's it going? Sorry I didn't do the announce stream on Tuesday. Something came up. I posted an announcement, but I know that not everyone who's just following me on Twitch would see the announcement, so I'm sorry. Something came up, last minute changes in my shifts, and then I had to work the morning shift the next day, and I didn't want to go live right before that. So I moved the stream to today. had to move the stream a little bit, but I decided I still wanted to do this stream. God, I have so many bones. You know what? Might as well feed some EMC into the machine again. And raviolis? Nice. Hope they're tasty. There we go. Finally over 1 million again. Yep, we finally have create. I just finished working on all the diorite, granite, and andesite stuff that we have. Especially since create adds a bit more andesite stuff. But I learned all of this now, so that's good. Also, I got the achievement of the day for making andesite alloy, I guess. But yeah, that's super handy. By the way, another thing that I almost forgot about why EMC is so great. Like the Project E stuff. Look. Carrot. Heals 1.5 hunger bars. 64 EMC apiece. Steak. Heals 4 hunger bars. 64 EMC apiece. Steak, despite having more than 2 times the nutritional value, costs the same amount as carrots. So farming carrots for food is very good. Because a stack of carrots can be exchanged for a stack of steak. Equivalently. So speaking of, I might as well... Because just today I had to make a fresh stack of steaks because I finally ran out. So I might as well harvest again. Harvest my future steaks. There we go. So yeah, that's 4.5 stacks of steak that I just earned from doing that. Why does anyone need to farm animals? Is that really necessary? Well, that's a fascinating question. I mean, there are some obvious ones, like All Might being a fighting type. Or like Tetsu being a steel type. Or like Kirishima being a rock type. Or like Tsu being a water type. Again, the obvious ones. I almost forgot to deposit my levels. There we go. Always keep your levels nice and deposited so they're safe. Oh yeah, right. I managed to, right. Before you arrived, I managed to finish construction on 3 more rooms. I'm not entirely sure if they turned out perfectly, but I think they have character. I think they have character. Also, I should close that. Have I closed the closet over here? Yes, that one is closed. But yeah, I have some stuff done. So that's 6 rooms. Make that 11. 11 rooms done. Also, Pinky Rose, hello. How is it going? Welcome to the stream. Welcome on in. I'm doing alright. Could be doing better, could be doing worse. wasn't really in the greatest mood earlier today, but yeah. And yes, Mia, that was indeed the Nezuko room we were just in. To work on some more stuff here. I haven't gone back to my room in so long. Like, but I have barely any reason to be in here. Like, why would I be chilling on the couch when there's a non-functional TV in here and that's basically all I have? Like, nothing in storage, only music discs. It's a shame, really. So watching your stream? Well, hope there's some enjoyment to be had. I am mostly working on getting stuff for the thingy. I can't even think anymore. For the Project E Transmutation Table thingy. That's the one. So yeah, in case you're curious. Did you follow though? The notification hasn't popped up, so confusing. I mean, I'll just assume it's a problem on Twitch's end, and you did in fact follow, so thank you. So you're almost never in your room? True, true. Why would I go there if it's just for relaxing when there's never a time to relax? Are there any more colored blocks I should be working on? I got the glass and the terracotta variants taken care of, the wool. I guess there's corals, but I can't exactly dye corals different colors. I mean, I can make them of coral. I mean, I can dye corals different colors, I guess. With alchemy, but I have to grab corals first, and I think I'd have to find a coral reef for that. I'd have to find a coral reef. But I guess I could work on those, technically. I just have to go out and search for them. Any of the vanilla flowers I'm missing? Speaking of exploring the oceans, I never got any sea pickles either, apparently. I need corals and sea pickles. Interesting. For some create blocks. Project E has some EMC forum. Right, more create blocks. You have a point. Anything else? I guess skulk veins, but they need silk touch. Technically doable, I just have to find a deep dark and all that. There's some more deep slate stuff I could make as well. Blackstone as well. Quite a variety of stuff I'm still missing. And tall grass will be a challenge. I am already happy that I got a large fern. Again, in case anyone's unaware, large ferns and tall grass, you can't mine them. The only way to obtain these things is to find them in a chest. A very low chance of them showing up in a chest. They are not naturally obtainable outside of that. You have to get very lucky for one of them. And I have one of the two. So here's hoping I can find tall grass at some point as well. Right, shulker boxes. I could learn those. There we go. There's more colored blocks I haven't obtained yet. These ones. Yeah, I also need to just obtain one of them. Wait, how did I never make an acacia sign? I thought I took care of all the acacia stuff. Let me double check that. Oh right, and I needed the leaves as well. And by extension the hedge. Oh, and create added new wood stuff as well. There's now wood windows. Well, that's new. Now I'm gonna take the secret exit into... Again, it's not so secret if I keep using it. The secret exit into the exterior of the pocket dimension. The part of the pocket dimension that you're never ever supposed to see. Because I currently don't have a proper tree farm. And thus have just planted trees randomly on top of the library. But I really just need that. Let's go back inside before you see more of this ugly exterior. Wait, did I close the trapdoor behind me? I guess I did. Alright, we're back in. Where we're supposed to be. Also, let me just turn into something a little bit nicer. How about Hatsune Miku? Yeah, that's much better. I like it when I don't have to see the constant armor everywhere. Because my armor is ugly. Very ugly. Thanks for the bits! Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, by the way, fair thing to point out. Miku has more health than a player. But yeah, thank you so much for the bits. I know it's just 2. Quote unquote just. It's still very, very nice that you would actually give me the bits. Do I need the stripped one? No, I just need any. I don't have cosmetic armor, the next best thing. Yup. I'll take what I can get. There we go. That's the acacia signs. Boom, boom, boom. Now I have all the acacia stuff I was missing as well. Again, except for the beehives, which I can't make yet. And the windows, which I'm missing for, well, all the wood types. But yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna go outside and see if I can't find a thingy. Should I have brought an ender chest with me? Probably. Why didn't I bring an ender chest with me? I have no idea. Wait, I don't need silk touch for you. Okay, out to the ocean. Oh, that's why I have the spell. Duh, I got rid of the ender chest because I learned the spell. That makes sense. Hello. You know what? I might as well say hi. Hello. Thank you. Please be good. Ah, unbreaking. I mean, it's better than nothing. I'll take it. Okay, again, we're looking for a coral reef. Not sure if we'll get lucky, but let's keep our eyes open. Again, it's faster to just break it. Okay, let's look for the second chest. Oh, they even have an air pocket in here. Oh, the back of the ship is gone. I think that means there is no second chest. Yeah, it would have been in the back. And we already grabbed the one in the front. Oh, that's a shame. Let's keep going. Now, from my personal experience, coral reefs are usually along the coastline, so me going out into the middle of the ocean, I don't know how smart that is, because again, I have almost exclusively found coral reefs surrounded by land, but maybe that's because I would rarely go out into the ocean normally. What's over here? That seems... No, that's just diorite / andesite. Hello, geode. Ooh, another shipwreck. Oh, great, this one's filled with gravel. That means I'll have to dig. Oh, not just gravel. This one's like properly buried. Oh, that's a lot more stuff than I can carry. Hang on. Also, this one seems to also be missing. Yep, it's also missing half of it. Alright, moving on. Projectile protection and mana boost, okay. Sunk. Okay, we got underwater root. Trident. 2 tridents! There is no way. Oh, is that another shipwreck? Okay. Okay, the fact there's 2 tridents is actually kind of insane. Can you shoot your allies? Yeah, but they don't attack each other. Shame. That's a good thing I have armor. Fly! Okay, tough luck. Oh, there was 3. There's 3 trident zombies in one area. Are you kidding me? These drowned are actually insane. Okay, I get it. I get it. Oh. That's a lot of drowned. You good? Just gonna yoink. Yep, dipping already. Ooh, music disc. I think, yeah, that's one I already have. Shame. Okay, I think there's still some more chests left down here. Oh god, the little ones. Yep, there's one. Alright. I'm big. There we go. That was an enchanted fishing rod. Please be a good one. Wait. Was I imagining? Oh, right. Probably went straight in here. Lure 3. Okay. I can combine that with some of the stuff I already have. if it's... I think lure 3 is the maximum by default, right? If I'm not mistaken. That is quite a lot of those idiots. Okay, let's just keep moving. Another geode? Were geodes always this easy to find if you just look at the ocean? I mean, I guess I do have the advantage of night vision. Damn it, I'm too big! Oh! New advancement! What's that? Sadly, find salt in the depths of nearby rivers. Well, this isn't exactly a river, but sure, whatever. Empty map! I think there was supposed to be... Oh, never mind, there is still a treasure map over here. Treasure map, always good. And once I'm done with it, I can convert it into EMC as well, which is why buried treasure maps are very nice. I'll get back to you in a second. There's still a chest up top that I need to grab. Salt. Okay. So I have to go back the way I came, essentially. Focusing more towards... Ooh! Nice tree you got there! Very nice. Well, let me check what else you have. Oh, you have phantoms. Let me go inside. Oh, and you're not alone. Luck of the Sea 1. Only one, huh? Shame. That stupid fake random things mod. It is stupid, but also kind of, it can be kind of funny sometimes, like right here. When you find this random boat with a tree. Okay, focus more on going east. Well, let's move. Okay, still not there. Okay, we have to be close though. Whoop. And thank you for the pats. Ah, okay, we're almost there. Okay, it's right down there. Hello. Ah, that's beetroot. Nothing new or even remotely fancy. Okay. Position. Could you stop? Oh, they synced their audio cues perfectly, didn't they? Okay, you're coming first. Okay, so right around here, huh? Oh. Maybe? Kind of, okay. There's a lot of sand. Ah, there it is. Okay, got another Heart of the Sea, which is, again, Heart of the Sea is very good EMC loot. Okay. I'd rather not be in a hole, I'd rather be up on a tree. That feels a lot safer. It's almost day anyway. Okay, I could head back south. But that would slowly lead me back to areas I've already... Well, not exactly areas I've already been. You know what, I will head a bit back towards south. There is still ocean here after all, which is kind of what I need. Who knows, maybe I'll find a coral reef. Hello? Who? When? Where? I hear a trident. I heard a trident. Oh. There you are. Quick retreat. And then we charge in again. Oh, there's a spawner here. Really don't want to break that. Because I don't have silk spawners yet. That would be a waste. Oh! Oh, it's a guardian spawner. Interesting. I do feel like that could potentially be really good to have in the future if I ever do want to come back to it. If I, you know, end up having silk spawners. People make guardian farms a lot of the time. I think because they are really good for experience. Like, if you want to mend your shiz. Though I think I've also heard that Enderman farms are probably the way to go, more so for experience. Because they're very easy to set up. Oh, I've made it back to the snow area. Really goes to show how massive that area is, actually. Yeah, no, look at that. Such a big ice area. We went all the way through that, all the way up here, and it's still going over here further to the east. I don't think there's a high likelihood of me finding a coral reef along these lines. What are you? Dacite cobblestone. Is that from... I don't think I've seen that before. Is that from Create? No, it's from All the Biomes You'll Go. Ah. I see. Okay, I can't do much with Dacite cobblestone. However... Oh, it is just straight up cobblestone. Well, in that case... Auto smelting. Boom. There we go. Now I can learn it. What are you? Rocky Stone, already have you. I have you? Aspen, yeah, I do. Okay, found another shipwreck. Seem to be finding a lot of these around here. And it has 2 chests, which is always a big bonus. And it dropped a new buried treasure map. Further south. It's always to the southeast, isn't it? Okay, fine. Oh, look, a village. A village with a bridge. Let's see if they have tall grass. Probably not. But it's worth a look, right? Again, villages, I think, are among the only places where you can find tall grass in a chest. I don't think it shows up in dungeons or anything like that. Pretty sure it's almost exclusively found in villages. All the more reason why I should be looking around here. But wow, they have a severe lack of chests here, don't they? Seriously? Do they not have a single chest in this village? Sad. Well, there's still this building down here. I can check if they have it here. Wow. This village is just straight up chestless. Well, that's just sad. Oh. Oh, they're gonna make me die for this one, huh? I didn't know chests could be under stone. I thought they were always under sand or dirt. Secret cave entrance! This is an even better treasure! Alright, fine. But yeah, I came looking for copper, but I found gold is essentially what this is. Okay, they're on the 9 chunk thingy. Let me see where that is. Where's the chunk? Chunk. Where does it say where in the chunk I am exactly? Absolute insanity. What if it's up in the tree? Because there is dirt. Nah, it isn't. chunk the first and second number. What, the 300 something? First and third. They don't really change. Well, I'll just go for the old-fashioned method then. Oh, it's probably under this sand patch right here, isn't it? Genius. I was gonna say, oh, I thought it was always under sand or dirt, but there's only stone here. Yeah, right. Things you want from me. There, I'm right on it. Now I see it. Block the thing in the brackets. Yeah, there it is. Okay, let's check out this nice little cave I found, huh? The true treasure was the cave. And that, right there, is a new ore that I'm not familiar with. I sadly can't quite reach. And that is a new rock type I'm not familiar with. That's definitely from Create though. I'm pretty sure I've seen that in like some kind of Create mod pack before. Well, let's see if it has EMC value, though I kind of doubt it. Yep, no EMC value. Let me check if it's from Create. Yep, it's from Create. Okay, no EMC value. Can I... I can't make this. I can't make this stuff at the Transmutation Table or anything else. Alright, new ore. That's zinc, okay. Again, another ore that I can't reproduce, so I should really grab it. Okay, and let's grab some of these. Kind of annoying to grab them like that. Aren't there any on the ground? No? Just in the ceiling? Oh, that looks weird. That is the weirdest flowing water block I've seen in a while. It really looks like it wants to continue to flow, but it doesn't. I think that's another one from Create, isn't it? This bluish one? Shale. Yep, looks like it. Oh, actually, no, that's from Quark. That's from Quark, okay. Should I grab that too? Maybe. Probably better to have than not have, since I... Again, I assume I also can't make this. Yeah. Can't really make more. Okay. The things you want. Is that helpful? Really wish I could mine this stuff without having to be in the water. Why do I have to be in the water? To get the fancy new block types. Actually, why am I even bothering to mine it by hand? Which key was it again? V. There we go. That should be much more efficient. Go! That's dropping way too quickly. Why is it sinking so fast? Boom. Honestly, I really wish it packed more of a punch. Still, it is better than mining blocks by hand. I guess. Oh, look, lava. I have given it Amplify. Pretty sure I have. I need to double check actually the exact way I made it. Let's see. Mining Blast. Projectile Explosion, AoE, Extract, AoE, 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 AoE. It does say AoE multiple times buffs it, right? Spell will affect larger area. Wouldn't that do it, or does it really not work and I have to use Amplify instead? I guess I can try it. Let's get rid of 3 and add in 3 amp... Oh. That's max Amplify. Okay. Let's save it like this. I can only amplify twice. This does also improve the damage it does, though, which, you know, I don't really want to deal damage. I just want to destroy blocks. But whatever. Well, I should get a bit of distance in, I think. Let's go boom. Yeah, that definitely has a bigger radius now, doesn't it? Again, though, I really wish the stuff wouldn't immediately sink to the bottom of the ocean. Oh, look, more salt. Okay, that is getting kind of full now. Nice. I guess I'll take a quick look around the cave. I'll probably go back to the surface in a second. Just to see if there's anything interesting. Hello. You know what? Now that I can use it offensively... Actually, no. No, I have a better move. Though that doesn't work too well in caves, does it? That doesn't work too well in caves. Yeah. I mean, it's still a good ranged attack to deal with all these idiots. My god, that thing has a lot of HP. Would you please die? Of course he's standing under the low ceiling now. Just making it harder for me. Intentionally. See, that creeper died in one hit. But of course... Stop! Get away from the low ceiling! Annoying. Okay. I think he's gonna follow me now. Which is great, because that means I can lure him away from there. Whoops. Okay. I lost sight of him. There he is. Under the low ceiling again. Come on. There we go, finally. Way too many hits. Yay, new achievement! Can I kill you? Hello. Okay, I think I'm ready to leave. Ah, the surface. What was I even out here for? Ooh, that's plus 100% luck, huh? Remind me to put that on next time I open a chest. I was looking for coral reefs. I remember now. And I got distracted. You are not a coral reef. Oh, it's one of these biomes. I think coral reefs only appear in warm biomes, so looking around the coast of the cold area definitely would have been very counterproductive. I'm not sure if... I feel like this biome probably also classifies as a cold one. If I had to guess, since it's more, you know, fall themed. Did I kill crabs yet? Definitely not. Do the different colors have different identities? No, they don't. Still. Also, these are from Friends and Foes, aren't they? So obviously I haven't killed them yet. No, they're from Quark. Huh. Okay. Figured they might as well have been from Friends and Foes. Okay, we found something. Let me wear my new hat. For the extra luck. Well, that doesn't seem particularly lucky. I mean, I guess there's an emerald. That's it. I mean, to be fair, it's not exactly a very dangerous structure, but still. Kind of hoping for something. Well, moving on. Ooh. Dark forest. I think I have already gotten this wood type, though. Ooh, and that's where you can find wild wither roses. That's always nice. I don't think I've grabbed the leaves yet, though. Umbran. Yeah, I think I have gotten Umbran wood already. Yes. But I did not have the leaves, and I do now. So I might as well grab them. Anything else of note in here? What about these vines? Bramble. Can't really do anything with them. Guess I'll keep looking. Also, I just noticed, did the playlist stop? It did. And nobody said anything. It's YouTube stupid. Hey, you haven't been active for a little bit. I guess I'll pause the stuff you're listening to feature. The good old, are you still there? Let's just fly along the coastline. Maybe I'll get lucky and spot a coral reef somewhere. It is definitely taking a little bit to load chunks right now. Oh, look. Unbreaking. You know what? Could be better, could be worse. Let me take that off your hands. Okay, I definitely grabbed this wood type already, but... Ow. Again, I don't think I've grabbed the leaves yet. Yup, indeed. Also double checking. Witch hazel. Yup, already learned. Just the basics, but still. If I have the basics, I can make anything else. Oh look, I'm kind of going back home a little bit. How far away are these? 11,000, almost 12,000 blocks away. Yeah, okay then. Is that a different cherry blossom tree than the ones I've seen so far? No, I have already seen these. Okay. I was gonna say, it looked different. Shipwreck. Okay, let's see if this has the second chest. No, it does not. It is almost nighttime. I think when it's nighttime, I am gonna go back to base real quick to empty out my inventory a tiny bit. Ooh, hello, village. Should I? You know what? I will. I will just leave their waypoint here and activate it. Said Zorer. Okay, yes, I hear them. Rich soil, that's another new achievement. Okay. Let me actually sleep for once. Get rid of the phantoms for a bit. Might as well search the village real quick before I go and empty out my inventory. Maybe they have something interesting, maybe they don't. Again, still kind of hoping to see tall grass. Nope. Leather stuff, just there to fill up my inventory. I mean, hey, you gotta have a full inventory if you're heading back to base. Always make sure you're properly stocked up. Okay, let's go. Let's go home. A bunch of stuff to convert. I need that alchemical bag. I probably should look into making that, perhaps. For now, let me just toss in what I can. That's enchanted, so I should keep it. What about you? Efficiency, yeah, no, it's not, that's not worthwhile enough to keep, I think. Take the stuff I can convert. Put this away for now. Side, pumpkin. Multi-jump 3! Now that sounds interesting. I might actually have to try that one out. Projectile protection, not worth keeping. Fishing rod. Fishing rod. Go. Can't convert those. Can't convert that. Don't really need those. And screw the mana boost. I mean, it's just leather. When am I ever gonna use leather stuff? Again, these ones I want to at least try out. It's farm stuff. What's that? Checking from a Christmas market? I'll let you get right back to your Christmas market then. But thanks for checking in. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing very well. Oh, sandstone, that's another thing I can toss in. Alright, just see. Ah, and then it has a cooldown, okay. Okay, I see how it works. Probably still not gonna use it. But interesting. Where am I gonna put zinc? You know what? There. Also, I'll toss that in here as well. Okay, farming stuff. So far so good. Got some goji and some specialty tea. Nice. Very, very nice. Wait, why did I not put the beetroot seeds away? Stupid. see. You know, as good as the bow is, am I ever really gonna use it now that I have magic? Probably not, so I'll just put it away. That frees up more inventory space, especially because I can get rid of the arrows as well. Salt. You know what, I'll just put this in here. For now. And I'll put all the fishing rods over with the others. And then I'll look into how I make this alchemical bag you've been mentioning a few times. Because it does sound like it would be helpful. No, that's an alchemist loot bag. Alchemical bag. So how does that work? High cobalt dust, wool, and an alchemical chest. Okay, and what's an alchemical chest? How do I make this dust? Oh, I can make that dust pretty easily. Okay, in that case, let's make that. Let's make the stuff. It's actually not that expensive. So basically, high needs a diamond and coal. Medium needs redstone and iron. And low, specifically charcoal. Okay. Sure. Okay. Medium. High. And low. Okay. It was like 2 iron bars, right? Yeah. A chest, another diamond, and basically any stone. Okay, a chest. Oh, right. A diamond. And then wool. What color should it be? I think I'm gonna go black. Okay, anything else I'm missing now? That's... no, that should be everything. Okay. Let's make one. This... No, wait. What was in the bottom middle? Oh, that's where the chest... Right, I mixed those two up. There we... Storage upgrade. Okay, let's toss that in here immediately. Same with this and this. I'll keep 3, toss the rest in. Chest. Now, I'm not sure what kind of storage upgrade it even is. I've never even opened the alchemical chest yet. But now I have an alchemical bag. Pocket storage. Which I will immediately toss in and then reclaim. Oh! So it has one less row, but... Yeah, that's definitely still bigger. It doesn't have the system, the filter and everything, though. So yeah, this one is bigger. This one has the advantage of like having a pickup filter. Both are nice. No, wait, can I put this in here? There's no way. Okay. Well, that opens up whole new possibilities. Well then. Alright, you already know what I have to do. So we're talking about getting all the colored stuff. Let's make a blue one. Let's make a gray one. You know what, let me just... I also want to test something else with them. There's no way that works, right? This is infinite storage. This is legit just infinite storage. You can put the bags in the bags. Put the bag in the bag. That's pure insanity. I think I grabbed one too many. Oh well, I'll deposit them in a second again anyway, so it's fine. Now here's the real test. If I put this one in here, and then I put this one in here, and then I put this one in there, does that mean I can grab the red one, open it, grab the orange one, then I open the orange one to find the brown one? What is this insanity? Okay, so I'm sorry, but I don't think I'll use the storage bag anymore. The storage bag costs like twice as much as the alchemical bag. And yeah, I'm just using the alchemical bags now. Now, can I use the same color? Or is it like a thing where they're mysteriously linked with each other? Oh! Okay, so that's how it works. So yes, every alchemical bag opens into the same one. Okay, got it. So it's not infinite, there is a limit to it. That is a pretty massive limit. In that case, let's utilize the whole thing. Light gray, light blue. Red. Let's go orange. Into yellow. Into lime. Into green. That doesn't really leave much more then. Flip that around. There we go. Brown is still left. I think I'll slot that one in over here in the order. Oh, and cyan. Okay, I think that should be everything then. Okay. So now I'll just have my storage over here. And if I ever need anything, I have the space for it. Also, I still have these source gems that I need to deposit somewhere. Where did I put source gems again? Oh, I think I just put them upstairs. That's... yeah. I think I specifically put the source gems into the library. Or I guess not. I'll just put them in here anyway. Okay, with that insanity out of the way, the shoes are almost broken. I might as well grab a new pair. What do we have? I guess I'll just grab regular steel leaf boots as a replacement. Okay. Back to Zetzora. And let's keep on looking. For that nice coral reef. That's kind of what I was doing. And then I forgot completely. I mean, that's a different structure. But I might as well have a quick look over here to see if it has anything good. Oh, hello, Guardian. Please do not mind me. I'm just quickly taking this chest and then I'm out of here. Oh, it's this biome. Haven't seen that in a bit. Turtles. Hello. Have I already... Wait. I need to feed them seagrass, right? I know I don't have turtle eggs registered yet, and I would love to get that done. Come on. Also, have I... Speaking of turtles... Okay, I have already registered you. Yes! Silk Touch. Okay, perfect. That's all I wanted. This one can stay and hatch. That's another new item obtained, and that's definitely gonna be a very good one, because I know turtle eggs are also used for quite a few farms. At the very least, for, like, gold farms. Hello, mineshaft. Might as well have a quick peek down here, right? Where is the harm in a quick look? Kaboom? What is that? I'm not gonna be blown up, thank you very much. I hear you. Hello? Oh! Where? Up there? Can I kill you? Hello? That is new. Also, I have night vision, so I can't tell, but I probably should light this up. Just to ensure nothing spawns behind me and all that. Your aim is impeccable. Okay, now what do we have here? Ah! Something new from Create. And something I can mine without getting flooded in the process. That sure is nice. Again, though, it sure would be nice if there was an EMC value for it. And again, speaking of things that sure would be nice, again, if someone can figure out the "oh, the biomes you'll go" bug. I've said it before, but anyone who's willing to do me the favor of figuring out a solution to that by messing... Again, there must be a way to fix it through the config, because it worked. I was able to fix it through the config in regular end generation. So I'm sure with the new end generation, there must also be a solution in the config somehow. But yeah, I can't, of course, look everywhere for a solution. I already searched like hell today, which really brought down my mood quite a bit. I was very happy when I first solved the problem, and then I realized that the solution did not work, and that made me very annoyed. When I realized the solution didn't work in this mod pack, I mean. It's quite a lot of this stuff. I mean, I shouldn't complain about it. It's very good to have. Better get a lot of it now while I can, you know, since I can't make more of this stuff. What do we even need it for, by the way? Crimsite. I guess it's just a building block. Still, I feel like you could make some nice stuff with this. And looking for it would be pretty annoying otherwise, because, you know, it's underground. So you can't just fly around and find it randomly. You have to be down in the mine. And have your pickaxe swinging from side to side. Side to side. Luckily, I won't have to worry about storage space for this stuff. Or anything, really. Not anymore. And again, I'm sure I can make some nice stuff out of this. In the future. Alright, what else? We have more of this ore. There we go. Spooky, thanks for the lurk. Won't be missing much because looking at the time, it's not like there's too much time left in the stream. I really won't be going over 3 hours today. Partially because I have stuff to do tomorrow, and I'm gonna be real here, that's another thing I probably should share with you. I've been thinking about cutting back on streams a little bit the next few days, but then the whole Genshin update thing and everything happened as well, and yeah, that won't really work too much. So at the very least, I don't want to go for too long today. I hope that's reasonable and understandable. What do we get? Strike attackers with lightning, huh? Interesting. Not really all that useful, because the things I'd want to be struck by lightning are creepers, and they can't exactly attack me without dying in the process. Mine says it's time to go. And go. Yeah. Again, though, the whole Genshin stuff happened, and I'm kind of obligated to play the Genshin update, which is why I will do it. But that'll have to wait, obviously, until Sunday. Oh, wait, there's still more barrels over here. Oh, yeah, I should definitely grab this stuff. That's quite a bit of EMC waiting there for me. Okay. Let's head on out. Don't really want too much else down here. Well, you say I don't have to stream it, but I've streamed all the Genshin story thus far, so it would feel weird to all of a sudden do story content off-stream. So I do have to stream it. Even though I really don't like Genshin that much anymore. Like, it's more of a chore than anything. But again, I'll only keep going until the current, like, main story stuff concludes. Ooh, by the way, I found the forest. This is a small one. Actually, no, it's not that small. You just gotta go a little bit more inwards. This is the kind of forest you gotta love. Again, if this were mine colonies, this forest might be where I would have made my colony. Not only is there a lot of Arkwood around, which there is an Arkwood theme for the colonies, but also it's just such a vibrant color scheme around here, you know? Too bad it really isn't that big of a biome. Oh, hello. Found another village. Almost missed you there. Ah, there it is. Video paused. Continue watching? Yes. Alright, let me activate you. Alright, back to my search. Whoa. Now this looks like proper ruins. That's it. Nothing else of interest around here. Hey. Okay, will you stop? I'm just trying to loot these ruins and then I'll be right out of here. I completely lost sight of the coastline. Let me go back to the map. Okay, where am I even right now? There we go. Wait, no. Where's the follow? There we go. Okay, so I just have to head back this way. And I should find the coastline again. Big cave. How deep does this one go? Holy! Now that's a cave. How about I don't jump directly into the lava? Yeah, we went super deep with this one. That's quite a few diamonds. Mimic? Yep. Let me deposit stuff again. Yes, I know. Alright, shall we go kaboom? I think this is a good spot to go kaboom. Oh. But first I should deal with you. Alright, let's kaboom this area. There we go. Look at all these blocks. Oh, there was even some ore in here. Oh, wow. Okay, that is definitely a lot. Huh. Yeah, again, the Mining Blast is such a good spell. The upgrade definitely paid off as well. Alright, stand back a little bit. We're doing another one. Now this is next level blast mining. Oh, there's even diamonds up there. Huh. And I didn't really blow them up, which means I can get to them with my fortune pick. But I perfectly uncovered them. Oh, that's a lot of them, actually. How did I perfectly uncover this big diamond vein and not blow them up? I mean, again, even if I blew them up, I would have gotten the diamonds. I just wouldn't have been able to fortune my way out of them. Okay, we are approaching the 3-hour mark, so here's what I'll do. I'll leap my way back out of this cave. Go back to the coast, which is where I wanted to be. Have a quick little another search around. Without any success, probably. Find just a good spot to land. This looks good. What's that? Oh, another shipwreck. Yeah, you know what? We'll camp next to the shipwreck for the time being. There we go. That's the new overworld waypoint. Let's empty out our inventory back home. Mods, we have someone to kill. Thank you. Appreciate the murder. I always do appreciate the murder. And to think we haven't even filled up a 16th of our storage for on the go. We have so much space to spare. Okay, silver. And zinc. There we go. Deposit the stuff that I cannot cannot exchange. And everything else goes in here. Put this in here for now, just so I have more space again. There we go. Next batch. And next batch. Ooh, Nautilus Shell is actually another new one that we are about to learn. Nice. New unlocks are always nice. Again, Turtle Egg is new. Alright. Also, I think what I'll do is I'll put this in here. I'll move this over here. And then this can go in here. Nice. Which leaves all of these things to take care of. Ethereum Essence, the farming stuff. Silver, I think, was over with the iron. Right, is that where I put it? Silver, yeah. Dimensional. Prosperity shard. Zinc. And that's where that random stuff is. And... where were they? I know they were somewhere over here. There we go. And then I have a knockback book, which will immediately go upstairs. Right, that's the good shiz. That's the lore shiz. That's the common shiz. Okay. Now, again, deposit my levels. And as I said earlier, this is likely, again, due to all the other stuff I have to take care of with Genshin Impact, and obviously after I'm done with Genshin Impact, I'll likely have 2 episodes of club meetings to catch up on because the new episode already dropped. So yeah. In all likelihood, last Minecraft stream this year, sadly. Not my last Minecraft stream in general, obviously. We are gonna be doing more. When that's gonna be the case, I can't say yet. But I'll try to get around to it once I've taken care of everything else that needs to be taken care of. Obviously, I will be streaming tomorrow, just not Minecraft. Tomorrow is Friday, so we'll be playing Friday Night Funkin' again. And then on Saturday, my favorite game ever. Well, not ever, but my favorite game currently on the channel. But yeah, that's the plan. And again, presumably on Sunday, I'll be doing the start of the Genshin stuff and things. Again, tomorrow, for me today, I will have more details about that. But yeah, this is where I'll be AFKing again. By the time I'm back, Mending will have fixed my wonderful Maze Breaker pickaxe, which is nice. Hopefully I don't forget, but I have plenty of time to do so after all. So, yes. And again, for next time, maybe I'll add in the no more conflicting crafting recipes stuff. Seems like a good idea to add that sooner rather than later. Alright. Now then, we're gonna quickly go ahead and find someone to raid, so we can take care of that. And I mean, why not Tormuse, right? Why not Tormuse? We like Tormuse. Tormuse nice. Probably won't be sticking around too long because I need to get sleep, because I do have to go and get up tomorrow, but yeah. Let's head on over. So thank you guys so much for joining me today, and I'll let you know when those Genshin streams and later on the DLC streams, and after that finally more Minecraft streams are gonna be. I'll let you know as soon as I can. Again, for next week, I should be able to let you know as early as tomorrow whether or not the Sunday and Thursday Genshin streams will line up accordingly. Yeah, normally I would stream on Tuesday as well. Sadly, that definitely won't work this coming week. Yeah. So with that out of the way, I guess I'll see you around. And goodbye. And of course, if you're watching this after it's been uploaded to YouTube as a VOD, then your support has also been greatly appreciated. And you know what? You can catch me live in the future if you want. There's a link. You can find the link if you just search the description. You have to search through the description down below. You will find a link. I stream every single Friday and Saturday and sometimes other days of the week as well. But for that, you have to find the link to my Twitch. Think you can do that? Why don't you prove it by swinging around in a future stream? No pressure, of course. It's only if you want to. In any event, thank you for checking this out, and maybe I'll see you around next time. Till then, have a good one. And goodbye.